non-Jews, the redemption is for everybody, Mashiach is for everybody, and Hashem is the master of the universe for everybody. When Mashiach is going to come, he's going to be the king of the entire world, not just of the Jews. When Bet HaMikdash is going to be built, it's going to be for the entire world, not just for the Jews. So really, the United States of America is destined to crash miserably. The land of Edom, the United States, is going to be destroyed, and it's going to start with economy, and then it's going to lead after that to many other things. At the end of the day, Hashem is the one who's going to control everything, and it doesn't matter who he's going to put at the head of the United States to bring it down. Take it as it is. America is going to be destroyed. America is going down, and that will bring the destruction of the entire Western world, because America is the one who's pulling the wagon. And Hashem is going to cause that, and like I told you, it's going to happen in many different ways. We're not going to have any more governments anymore. There's going to be a king to the entire world. And all the nations will have to bow down to the same king. There's going to be one king and one government. The government is going to be called a Sanhedrin, a Malchut. There's going to be a president and a prime minister. We're going to have a king, and Mashiach is for the rest of the world. It's not just for the Jews. That's a misconception. People think Mashiach is for the Jews. Mashiach is for the entire world. He's going to be the king of the world. A Messianic era.
What's the point of Yemot HaMashiach, the Messianic era? Everyone's going to see Hashem clearly in their lives. There's not going to be any other religions in the world, just the chosen people. Mashiach is going to be the king of the entire world. Everyone's going to pay homage to the king, the base of Mikdash, and everyone's going to believe in one God, and it's going to be utopian existence. When Mashiach ben David comes, it's game over. That's Mashiach. We get to a utopian existence where everyone follows one world religion. Mashiach is the king of the world, the undisputed ruler over the entire universe. The whole world will recognize that Israel is the capital of the world. Mashiach is the king of the world. The Jewish people are the priests of the world. Everyone will pay homage. There's going to be the priests. There's going to be everyone else. And we're all going to say Mashiach is our king.
One world government. That's true. That's a message from Hashem. Mashiach is going to come, he's going to be the king, and the government is going to be a Sanhedrin. And that's it. That's what's going to control the entire world. That's one world government. For you. What do you think is going to happen when Mashiach comes? There's going to be a one world government. It's called Sanhedrin. That's it. There's not going to be White House or Kremlin or anything. Or definitely not the Knesset. How dare they call it the Knesset? This is like a house of idolatry. But we're going to have a king, and we're going to have a Sanhedrin, a Supreme Court, and that's a one-world government that will control the entire world. So you can look at it in the negative aspect of saying a new world order, a one government. Yeah, you're right. It is going to be a new world order. The new world of Mashiach, with one order, the Torah, one government. Yeah, it's going to be a Sanhedrin. We're not going to have all the rest of the stuff. There's going to be a huge destruction. It cannot be a new reality of the redemption without the destruction of the old reality, which is not something to be stressing over, rather to be very happy, because in order for Mashiach to come, you cannot have any other governments. It's going to be one kingdom, one Malchut, one government. Just let's see in the next 3 months what's going to happen now in the United States. And when the United States is shaking, it's going to shake the entire world. Besides the fact that I said it not once and not twice, there's prophecies, there's clear signs that that's it, America is done. It's time. The great United States of the great America is over, closing shop. Why? Because Mashiach has to come. That's it. Mamlechet Edom, the kingdom of Edom, has to cease to exist. Hashem is telling you, I'm closing here the show. You want to be here when it comes down? You want to be here when I'm going to destroy Edom? Hashem is going to destroy Edom. Yesterday we had a lecture. Either you come tomorrow to New Jersey or you wait to see it online, where I quote the places in the Zohar explaining that the Kadosh Baruch Hu is going to finish Edom. Long cheshbon for many, many years. This is Edom. You're in Edom. Edom is the Western culture, the Western world. Hashem has a long account with Edom.
Edom, the last empire, will come crashing down. He will reach the greatest height, the greatest power ever that never existed before. And from that power, from that height, Hashem will bring him down. So the Mapala, the downfall of Edom, of Esav, is around the time of Mashiach.
America, everyone's going down.
When America goes down, everything goes down with it. And everything is going to fall like a pile of cards. How do you call the house of cards? You take one card down, everything will start crumbling down.
And in those days, the kings, the God of heaven, will set up a kingdom forever, and it will not be destroyed. And the kingdom will not be left to another people. It will crumble and destroy, and all these kingdoms, and it will stand forever. And that corresponds to a reference in the dream where Nebuchadnezzar saw hands coming out of air, making a stone, and using that stone to crumble this image of the four parts. And that's a reference to the hands of God being introduced back into the world, bringing in that stone, the stone tablets, the tablets of Torah that were revealed at Sinai, and the power of Torah is going to crumble all of these impure, non-Jewish influences which had sway over the world. And at that point, there's going to be a reintroduction of the Spirit of God into the world. The Jewish people will then become ignited as the light of the nations, and that will bring about, ultimately, Bezrat Hashem, the final redemption.
At the time of Mashiach, we'll call God with one language as one nation. Yechezkel says everybody will convert. I don't know if it will be the technicality, but it will be one nation. But basically, the ones who want to survive the coming of the redemption, one of the many conditions is you have to attach yourself to the nation of Israel. Attach yourself to the nation of Israel is attaching yourself to God. You don't have to be attached to me. When I'm saying the nation of Israel, I'm not telling you to attach yourself to Bibi. That's not what I'm saying. Telling yourself to attach yourself to the Torah. Israel is God. Attaching yourself to Israel is you attaching yourself to the God of Israel with following His Torah. And when you don't know what to do, then come to the nation of Israel to teach you what to do. If you're a non-Jew, attach yourself to the nation of Israel, which is attaching yourself to the Master of the universe and start becoming a righteous Gentile.
You don't get the idea of war being no more or peace breaking out among nations unless the word goes out from Jerusalem. You can have one, but you can't have it without the other.
That's right.
To blow up a misconception that a lot of people have. People think the redemption is only for the Jews. What do you think, that 20 million people is going to remain after the coming of Mashiach and 7 billion people will disappear? There's not even one source that indicates that. On the contrary, all the sources says that a large amount of the nations are part of the redemption. Only 2/3 of the world won't make it to the redemption. That leaves us with 2.5 billion people, Gentiles, that are part of the redemption. So one should not even think that the redemption is solely for the nation of Israel. It's for the entire world. Because my house, the house of prayer, talking about Bet HaMikdash, is welcome to all the nations. The nations come to Bet HaMikdash too. So first of all, it's important to understand the redemption is for the entire world, not only for the Jews. It's for the rest of the world. For Hashem to do His revenge on all the evil people, for Hashem to wake up all the souls and the sparks of the Gentiles that need to come and convert into Judaism and become part of the nation, for the nations to realize their role in the world by believing in one God and following the laws of Noah and following whatever they can and should from the Torah.
If they believe in God, they don't hate Jews, they follow the Sheva Mitzvot Bnei Noach, they're more than welcome to stay, and they even have a share to the world to come, the Gemara say.
God would like Goyim also to be in the future world. They have their path, which isn't tikkun, but it's leading a righteous life. That's their path. They're having credit of living in the future world. And that's basically to observe the Noahide laws. To be a Noahide, that's really what it is. They will also get the future world at obviously a vastly inferior level.
I mean, Hashem is coming down and making seder, making order here. But there's going to have to be destruction. Either way you're looking at it, and destruction is always not so nice. In between 7.5 billion people in the world, there's a lot of evil, but there's a lot of good. It's a minority. I don't know in numbers, a few millions, maybe 1 billion, I don't know. According to our sages, it's 1/3 of the world that is the core is good. Where do we take that from? Because we know that at the time of the redemption, 2/3 will be destroyed, 1/3 will remain. And there's not going to be a lot of people left by the time Mashiach will come. Prophecy is talking about 2/3 of the world that will be destroyed. That's also being conservative. There are places in holy books that are saying, I saw one place that it says that Mashiach will only have 7,000 students. That's it. 7 billion people in the world, only 7,000 will be worthy and have the merit to stand next to Mashiach. I don't know how much reliable that source, it was an opinion of, doesn't matter. It's a pretty strong opinion. You know, when people in our generation mock the Kadosh Baruch Hu and mock the Torah, I mean, Hashem rak yirachem aleim, that's the only thing I can say.
And the Torah says, everyone who blesses the Jewish nation is automatically blessed.
Every society that blesses the Jews has been blessed by God. And the societies that persecute the Jews ultimately have a downfall. Everything Hashem does is ultimately out of His love for the Jewish people. And you will be a source of blessing through you. The world will be blessed. The world will be blessed. Jewish law permits the enslavement of any non-Jew. We are allowed to enslave non-Jewish populations. And all the Goyim who bow down to the Jews, because they have saved the world, and they will realize that the Jews are the children of God.
But haven't you noticed that the majority of the psychopaths, evil, deranged, all sorts of individuals in history, they're actually Jews.